Hello to all of you. Hope all is well. In my previous videos, I have said that enlightenment is easy and attainable. Now, that's one heck of a claim and one heck of an encouragement. But I assert that it can be achieved and quite fairly quickly. The methods that the Theravadan Buddhist monks left all of us, and instructions that our one and only historical Gautama Buddha left for all of us, works. It works. It's my job to test it out. It's my job to prove if it doesn't work. It's my job to replicate the methods to see if it works for me. And so I make the assertion confidently, with unshakable faith and confidence, that it could possibly work for you. Hopefully you trust the teacher and the process. Trusting the teacher and the process, it means that you realize the teacher has gone through the process slow, methodical, careful, and under supervision during his training. And that I have done. 23 years later, now I am here teaching you all the same methods in mindfulness of the breath and subsequently vipassana, which is insight meditation. The four foundations of mindfulness. You know, from my previous visit overseas, I was able to witness monks performing activities and carrying out activities conducive to that enlightenment. Tapping into and experiencing in the moment enlightenment, which is they're in the present moment. They're not thinking about what's ahead of them and not recycling the past. It felt to me, through my eyes of watching them, that they were very much at peace. When we look at monks overseas and we look at the environment that they live in, there was very limited social media, very limited friends, very limited external influences that could pull their minds different ways and directions. The political arena was pretty much non-existent. So therefore, their mind was ripened. Their mind was very conducive to tap into that enlightenment in the present moment. So therefore, we in the West also need to cut back on as much drama as we possibly can. Know that who is wise for us and know who are adjudicated as fools in our lives. When we are mindful of our mind, citta nupassana, we understand the lawyer in our head. We understand the mechanics of that lawyer in our head, aka that voice in our head that steers us different directions and steers us the wrong way. And most of the time, the wrong way. The lawyer in our head did not go to school to be a lawyer, did not go to law school, did not graduate law school, is not board certified. But yet for some reason, we just keep on siding with this lawyer in our head. And therefore, our suffering comes back over and over again. And then we resort to alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling to run away from our deep-rooted pain, rather than uprooting it once and for all by and through the methods that the Buddha has laid out for all of us. And you know, slowly I am realizing a shorter route, a shortcut, so that all of you can achieve the same peace like I have, to realize what I have realized, the Four Noble Truths, to be impervious to life, to be unshakable in life, to cultivate yourself like that rock, like a rock sitting right here in the middle of the ocean. All of these turbulent waves coming at you. And to cultivate yourself in such a way that you are incapable of giving in to anger, giving rise to anger, ill will. To cultivate yourself in such a way that you practice the middle way, following the Noble Eightfold Path daily, without feeling mentally taxed. It becomes an automatic behavior, automatic thinking, frequent, often, effortless, because you have put in so much effort already that it becomes effortless. No different than certain people choosing certain professions like nurse, law, medicine, or a cop, and they say, you know, it doesn't feel like a job anymore. It's I have so much fun. This is a flow. Well, that's what I would like to see for all of you, is that you wake up and you have this flow of operation, this mode of operation of mindfulness, that it becomes effortless. Indeed, in the beginning, you must put in effort, that to sit deliberately, focusing on the breath, to direct your mind where it needs to be directed, to bring the mind under control, so that when in fact you need to will your mind and take hold and control of your mind, it listens to you. It is like 5 little puppies. The problem in our society is that people are being controlled by their mind. Isn't that funny? That their mind takes a hold of them, steering them towards the path of samsara, the cycle of constant birth of a thought, death of a thought, birth of an emotion, death of an emotion, birth of a behavior, and death of that behavior. And it's always destructive. Destructive, not conducive to meditation, not conducive to spirituality, and yet comes back to that cycle of being lost. I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I keep on buying more crystals and more rocks and turn to astrology and all of these manifestation things that aims to treat the symptoms, not the cause. Treating the symptoms, not the cause. The root cause of the problem. The other question I aim to answer is, some of you say that I want to get out of this rut, get out of this tangle in my life. And I also want to give back to society. And the best gift you can give, the Buddha said, is the gift of the Dhamma, which is the gift of knowledge. What knowledge? The knowledge of the Four Noble Truths. So liberate yourself and then turn around and teach other people, like what I'm doing now, to liberate themselves, throw them that raft that they desperately need as they're drowning in life. Throw them that raft so they can hang on to that raft to get from point A to point B. This shore to the other shore of enlightenment. This shore to the other shore of enlightenment. That is the best gift you can give to anyone, and is the best way to give back in our society as it continues to light one candle to the next candle to the next candle to the next generation to the next group of people. And that's how you will live on, leading a life and leaving a legacy of the gift that excels any other gift in the world. That gift excels $1 billion. That gift excels $1 trillion. And that is a very victorious way to exit, because all of us soon will have to exit, don't we? One day we all have to sail towards the sun and never look back. So may you all reflect on this teaching and remember that enlightenment is attainable and easy. So, choose a teacher, let it be me or someone else. Make sure that they are authentic, qualifying, and experienced. May you all be well, be happy, be free, and always be healthy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.